Clippers, Lakers, all of Los Angeles at stake. Those are some stakes, huh? They're facing each other in NBA group play. DeAndre Ayton out with a knee injury. And Ty Lue was asked pregame on if that changes anything for the Lakers.
With Ayton out for the Lakers, does that change anything for you guys on your end when you're going up against Jackson Hayes and Maxi Kleber as opposed to...
Is Luka and LeBron out?
They are not.
Oh,
yeah. And you know what, Ty? Luka was more than available. First quarter, step back three, easy. And then, how about a little deeper? Yup. LeBron all smiles. Lakers up 6. Still in the first. Luka, another 3. Cooking early. And then next Laker possession, well, let's do a heat check. Ooh, boom. 24 points in the first quarter. Most in any quarter for him since joining the Lakers. And they were up 6, but final seconds of the first. Clips down 2. James Harden making some magic of his own. And the Clippers end the first with a 1-point lead. Second quarter. Let's get LeBron in on the action, shall we? That's a deep 3. 3 of his 25. Under a minute left in the half. Luka gets to his spot. Little step there. 32 points, 6 threes in the first half alone, and the Lakers were up 3. Fourth quarter, Austin Reeves to James for 3. It's all threes in this highlight. 112, 100. Luka to Austin Reeves. 3 of his 31. Lakers up 15. 4 minutes to go. Ivica Zubac gets in and gets a hook shot. But after the play, watch Chris Dunn. He gets it, and he shoves the ball in Luka's chest. And then Jackson Hayes shoves him. And it's a little skirmish. Now watch it again. The hook shot, Chris Dunn complains about something. Luka's on the ground, and then Dunn's like, take that. And then Jackson Hayes is like, you don't do that to my boy. Pushing, shoving, Dunn's ejected. Lakers end up winning this one 135-118. And Luka, he had himself 43 points, 9 boards, 13 assists. They're moving out of the group stage onto the quarters. Here's Luka on that little dust-up.
Well, I was waiting for the rebound. I got a cheap shot, in my back. So I'm not going to just stand, I ain't afraid of nobody. I'm just going to stand and let it go. The ref was right there. I don't understand how we couldn't call a foul on that one. But, that's what the game is about. Sometimes going to get physical. There's a lot of trash talking. I live for that, so I love it.
Do you volunteer to pay Jackson's technical fine of the?
I got it. I told him right away.
Yeah, but that aside, but do you appreciate that kind of? You guys have obviously had good camaraderie throughout the season.
Of course, I appreciate it. I told him right away, thanks for having my back, and that says a lot about him. That says a lot about this team. So everybody got each other's back.
Well, Luka Doncic, he stuffed the stat sheet against the Clippers Tuesday night. Doncic tied Hall of Famer Nate Tiny Archibald for the third most games with 40 points and 10 assists in NBA history. The only players with more, James.
Big 3 production on a night like tonight. Luka Doncic and a rebound shy of a 43-point triple-double. Austin Reeves felt quiet
at first,
but it finished strong. 31-9 himself. LJ 25-6-6. Big game. What's impressed you most about what you're seeing from them? I mean, this is just the third game back for LeBron, but as a unit.
Well, for Luka to have a start like he did, it was mostly Luka. And then to kind of evolve that into like LeBron coming in, kind of doing his thing and doing it well. And then Reeves, not hot at the beginning, but then able to produce like he did. I mean, that's a nice, trio of ingredients to throw into a team when guys can step up when you need them to step up on both ends, really. And so I just love that. We haven't had that in a long time. I mean, we had obviously, Kobe, Shaq, and some guys that Lamar Odom. We've always had 3 players, but these 3 are like extremely special in the way that they're carrying this team and the production that they're getting when they need it. Luka sit down, LeBron comes in. LeBron's out, Reeves, and Reed, they all get to the free throw line. It's just a high octane trio that they have right there.
For sure. I think the most impressive thing to me is that they haven't missed a beat. You know, everybody questioned, can LeBron James fit in? What is their chemistry going to look like, you know, with all three of them? And they look like they did just last year when Luka traded. Like, I didn't think it was going to work. They worked it out pretty fine. And the fact that they can allow Luka to just be him and those other two guys still figure out ways to get theirs and also empower their teammates, I think that's the most impressive thing to me. So Luka starting off, he's the engine, he's the snake, but him getting his 4 points and then Brian Austin still looking like they're, you know, playing passive but affecting the game so many other ways and still ending up with 30 points, that's very impressive. So LeBron's able to do that being the backseat player, which we have never seen yet, and being adaptable and being a chameleon, another impressive feat.
You said, can I fit in? What type of question is that?
What's wrong with these people?
Season high 25 from LeBron James tonight as we had.
You know, the rest helped. He looks like he's in good rhythm. But again, the group looks good. So for him to be integrated with the group after missing a month and a half, go to play this type of basketball is very much a plus. And he's shown that he's reason why he's one of the greatest to lay them up, because he's adaptable. You know, he can adjust and give what the team needs, whether it's quarterback, defensive anchor, offensive, you know, point guard, or the floor general. You can do all those things, and also a guy that can still score the ball at 41 years old. So there's a reason why he's special.
I mean, the last few years, man, he was playing anywhere from 35, 38, 40 minutes sometimes. So this might be the first time in his career having another mega superstar like Luka and having Austin Reeves. He's had some Kyrie Irving, he's had some great players, but this might be the first year in his career where he's been able to sit back and not put in all his tools out of his toolbox. He's got other guys that are performing well. Rui is starting to play well. The bench is starting to play well. Scoring is coming, not as hard. And he's just out there just kind of like surveying what he needs to do on a given night and still being productive, which is going to reserve his energy so that come February, March, or whatever, playoffs, when they really need him, you know LeBron, you know he has an extra gear. Yeah. So this is the first time I've seen him kind of like, okay, what do they need, and still be efficient without using all his energy like he has in the past.
Pressure just looks a little different.
Yeah.
Around him right now. 31 points from Austin Reeves tonight. The Lakers action Friday night in the final group play game of the NBA Cup. It's a back-to-back, Sunday, Monday against the Pelicans and Suns. Then it's out on the road for a 6-game trip beginning in Toronto and Boston. Friday's game, it's on Amazon Prime. The rest right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Austin Reeves back downtown. He's speaking with Chris McGee.